Hello, this is Tammy, and we're going to have a different kind of video today. This month marks 1 year since I've been on YouTube, and I want to go over what my debt was whenever I first started compared to what it is now. We're going to roll up some coins, even though there's not a lot to do. I just want to see where we're at with each savings fund, because the coins are going to go towards Christmas, and we're just going to go over everything that's happened this past year. So I want to go ahead and get started just getting this out of the way, and this is just because I want to see how much I have for Christmas. I'm going to do my best to not go over the coin amount that I have saved, as well as we might start to do some saving challenges closer to Christmas. I know it won't be a lot, but I also have reward points from Fetch, Receipt Hog, and Frisbee and Misplay. So I have 4 reward programs that I'm going to use my reward points to get stuff for Christmas. And we're just going to see how well it does us this year, because this is going to be the first year that I've ever done anything like this. So if you see right here, I already have my roll coins. I have 50 in quarters, 15 in dimes, $4 in nickels, and $3.50 in pennies. So let's get this squared away real quick. Also, if you hear some rowdiness, Grayson is here, and he's in his room, which is right beside ours, and he's playing around. So if you just happen to hear some kiddos, it's mainly him. Alright, so I started this channel because I wanted to be held accountable. I knew that if people were watching me, I was going to feel judged if I just didn't pay on my debt, I guess. And I have worked really hard. Like yesterday, I just kept thinking, man, I am so hungry. I have these credit cards. Why don't I just go overboard and just, you know, it can stay on the credit card for however long, yada yada. But I was like, no, I can't do that, because I'm trying to pay off debt. I don't want to have to live like that, relying on a credit card. And I'm sure that a lot of people do that, where one day they're just so strict on a budget, and then the next day they're just like, you know what, whatever. And yesterday, we also have to do expenses in this video, and I got delivery instead of pickup this time because I was just so tired. We did have our band alumni night, and I was just so tired from that. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But I was like, I just added $25 to my Walmart card, which isn't a lot, but it does add up after time. I'm going to do my best to do better. But I thought today, hey, let's just look and see how far it's gotten from where it used to be. And I know watching me count coins is probably not that entertaining, but there's not a lot, so hopefully I can get this done quickly. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I hope you stay. I hope you like the content. I hope that it can give you some inspiration. I've been on here for a year. I didn't really get on here to, you know, make it a big deal to try to get a bunch of subscribers. I am appreciative of everybody, all the comments and likes, and I really enjoy doing this. And now that I'm home full-time, stay-at-home mom, I'm glad that I had already started this, just in case it does get anywhere. which, ooh, hold on, there's a glare because I have my curtains open. Come on. I just noticed that because it was thicker. So I'm going to put that to the side. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, me starting this, I wasn't expecting to try to get a bunch of views to make any money off of this, but if it ends up there, I will be so grateful. If it doesn't, that's fine too, because it is helping me become accountable more so than ever. And I've paid off a lot of debt, and I think the only reason it stayed paid off is because I don't want to have to come on here and tell you guys that I made a uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure some of you can relate to that. But hopefully we can just keep lowering the debt, and next year will be easier. I'm hoping that eventually I will be able to return to work, and that my health will be all right. I'll be able to go back. If you don't know, I wasn't diagnosed with it, with postpartum anxiety. That's just kind of well, it's nothing else. So this is the only thing that makes sense, because I did go through some very rough patches this year, and that's why I quit my job. I couldn't help but have panic attacks anytime I left my house, and I'd never been that bad in my life. But I'm very grateful that I'm doing better now, and the only reason that I'm doing better now is I formed a relationship with God again. I was very back and forth for a long time, and then whenever I was pregnant, I was like, okay, I need to quit playing around. And with this happening, that was the only comfort I could receive. So, and that's another reason why I started doing my binders the way that I did, because I feel like if it has a touch of God on there, that somebody else could see it and realize, like, hey, look, kind of the same with me, that maybe if they come across my post and they see that Bible verse there, that maybe they will have a conviction to pursue that kind of relationship, because that is the only thing that has brought me comfort. And this world is so scary, and I just want other people to know that you can be okay, and you can find that in God. And yeah, I don't want to try to push any agenda. I know that people say that Christians, they have a way of doing that, but I feel like it's just, we want you all to know how great it is to feel the reassurance that we feel. And that's why it seems like we're pushing it. Anyway, let's get into this again. And I just want to add, that's the only reason I've made it. Only reason at all. All right. Now I got to start counting. So 1, add this here. We'll do plus 10, 11, 25. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that over there. All right, so this is going back in here. This is going in my lockbox. All right. So this is only $1. That's not $2. So we don't actually need that. So we got $1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 140 in nickels. And I did check my wallet. My wallet's empty. I don't have anything. I'm sorry about that noise. Anything left in that? All right, and then so $5.50. All right. And time we don't have 50 cents, we have 34 plus 34 cents. So that was easy enough. Last year I used the coins as well, but I didn't assign them to any particular use. But this time it is going towards Christmas, especially now that I'm the only, Chris is the only one working. So let me add all of this up. So now it is $90.99. All right, $90.99. I didn't realize it was going to be that much, but I'm glad and I'm thankful. Oh, I still need this out. What am I doing? Okay, so Blaine's Fund. Let's check on this. Oh, my chair is popping. Okay, so we have 100 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 1, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So we have 246 in Blaine's account. This is for his braces that he is getting next year. And the tracker is updated, so 246. And then the only other one I have currently is the Sunny Day Fund, and that has 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. And whenever it's no longer, well, it's not summer anymore, so I guess this would switch over. I'm going to keep it there for now. And then starting next weekend, we have a lot of craft fairs. So we have an arts and craft fair in one of the neighboring towns next weekend, and Blaine's dad will be at that with a booth. He has a woodworks business, and then so we'll be going to that. And then the next one we have what's called a Moo Fest or a Pumpkin Town. I don't know what they call it anymore, but a Pumpkin Town where they have a lot of vendors downtown, and yeah, the same ordeal, but they have a little bit more, like bouncy castles, and the natives come, and it's really fun. It's one of my favorite times of year. We do have a birthday. We have Grayson's birthday coming up, but I believe that Chris is going to have that taken care of. So I don't know if we might use some of that money towards a gift for him. Not quite sure yet. Okay, so let's get into the 1 year recap. So what I want to do, debt in September 22, debt in September 23. All right. So let me open up here just to show the difference side by side. And it is exciting because I didn't realize. We also have to add the credit cards into this because the credit cards are listed on here as well. Speaking of, let's go ahead and add that $25 here. So $853 plus 25. The new balance will be $878. This is for grocery delivery. And this was one of those moments that I was just like, whatever. It'll be fine. But I really don't want to be doing that because it does add up. So we got $878 plus 2. We're going to round up to $270 here, even though it's not supposed to be rounded. We're just going to round it up. And then $116. So credit card debt. We're going to add that down here. And I guess we're going to separate off of here what this one was, because I used to hold them both together because I wasn't able to pay too much on them. So let's get a highlighter out. All right, so we had the credit one. We had Walmart, Capital One, and then Credit One, and then Mercury. And that was a lot. I paid this off with taxes. So, let's see what the credit card total was. And the reason I was in so much credit card debt is because Chris had to have surgery on his elbow. He was out of work for 3 months. They didn't pay him until the last 2 weeks of it. And I was working as a waitress and a cook for Cracker Barrel. It was not full-time. I was rarely ever getting up to 40 hours. And I had to use these credit cards to pay for my bills. Which we'll go over what the bills last year looked like compared to now, because that is a big difference as well. And I got those sheets right here. Alright, so what I need to do, since I'm taking this off, we're going to add these up on their own. And then we're going to do debt and debt, credit card. And then with the debts that I've paid off all of the amount, we're going to figure out how much that was. And then we're going to see how much these ones that I'm currently still paying on, how much I've paid off of those in a year. So let's get to it, because I keep rambling. So alright, so last year in September, I had a total of $43,994.93 in debts, excluding credit cards. Let's equal this out. So $43,994.93 plus $4,309.66. That was $48,304.59 last September, 12 months ago. All right, so we currently did this one, or recently did this one, not currently, sorry. Recently did this one, so it was $38,370.83. So $38,370.83 plus $1,464, and that's a total of $39,834.83. So that means paid off is I have paid off $8,469.76 since last year. This has fluctuated because earlier this year I had paid off a total of $10,000, but my transmission went out, so we added, I think $7,000 back to that. So this is an amazing amount. So let me figure out, because this one does not have Republic, because I did not have that yet. That was solely to fix my van. So let's get to where we are per debt now. We will use this blue one to signify what we have paid off. So what we paid off was I don't know, yeah, we'll put this here. So Lytle loans, $3,116. We've paid off Credit Central, $1,945. And that was it, other than the credit cards. Alright, so that was a total of $5,061 that were paid off. No more loans with them. And then we have Bowater. What did it do? Bowater. And yeah, I'm going to write the old amount here. ORNL. $8,241.50. We almost had this paid off. We had like $3,000 left, but I was pregnant, so I refinanced, and that's the vehicle that is broke down, has been for well over a year now, and we're just paying the monthly payments. There's nothing I can do about it. It's going to be way too much to fix, especially since we had to put a whole new transmission in the van, and the van is the primary vehicle. Okay, so this one went over to Nelnet, so we're going to change that over to Nelnet. And this total has not changed because I've been on a forbearance. I haven't had to pay anything. All right, so I believe we're done with this one. We're going to go over and we're going to see how much I have paid off of each of these loans in a 12-month period. So Bowater is now $6,929.37. So that makes $1,680.23 that I've paid off on that loan. ORNL is now $6,652.97, which makes the payoff on that $1,588.53. Mariner is now $3,115.16. This one is a very high interest. I really do need to get this one paid off as soon as I can, but we paid the most on it actually. So $1,882.12. With these, I have low interest rates. This one is the full amount tacked on the back of it, but if I were to pay this off, I would pay $900 less than going the full amount time for the loan. So I really do want to pay that one off soon. All right, and then Care Credit. I messed up on this one, so it's $2,679. So this one's also a big jump because I no longer pay it myself. So $3,638. This, I used to go by the full amount that was on the card, but the full amount wasn't mine because my mother used it. But I did count that as my debt before, and it's no longer part of my debt. So that's what I'm going to stick with. So let's add all of this up. We'll just do a monthly right here because this is what I still pay on monthly. All right, so total on these loans, I have paid off $8,789.03 last 12 months. And I actually want to see how much that would be divided by 12. So $732. So I pay for the Republics as well. So that adds up. And what else do I want to do? We'll add the Republic right here. And that is, all right, the 2 loans. We tried to get these consolidated together, but it wasn't going to be worth it. The monthly amount would have gone down, I think, $10, but they would have had me as a co-signer, and right now I'm not. It's just under my mom's name, and yeah, rather not deal with that. I don't know the beginning balance of this anymore. I do have that put away. Don't want to really drag it out right now, but we're also making headway on this one. All right, now monthly. In September of 22, I was paying a total of $3,065 a month in bills. And now, threw it in here somewhere else where it needed to go. What I miss about the old way that I used to do this is that I could see. I just need to find a way to put on my calendar how much total I'm going to be paying in bills. That's just all I need to do. I just haven't yet. So far, or right now, monthly payments in September of 23, it's $1,492. So I have paid off, or no longer have to pay, let me say that. No longer have to pay $1,573 because my mother took over $800 of that. So my mom took over $875 in what I used to pay. So really I've paid off $698. I hope that makes sense. Because before, and also I used to pay a lot more in child support. I only pay $50 now, and it used to be $308. And then I used to pay 5 of my mom's bills as a form of her babysitting my son while I worked. And since she no longer babysits and I babysit, I am earning that by her paying the Republic. So that is pretty much the full recap. I just wanted to look at it and just see how much I've actually been able to accomplish, because that's why I started this channel. Also, let's equal this out, even though it's not all for the same thing. I just want to see how much money I've been able to hold back regardless of being broke. Alright, so is that right? Let me do it again. Just feel like 400's a big number. Oh, it's right. $416.99. So, this is a no touch because it's for Blaine. I'm going to do my best to not touch into it anymore. This Sunny Day Fund, this is for when we want to go have fun, that I can actually take my kids to do something. So this is a priority because right now we're staying at home all the time. This has to stay here for us to enjoy life, if you get what I'm saying. We need to enjoy life. Or it would have already went towards payment, but, you know, I would have already put that balance back on a card. That's another reason why I'm doing this, is I really don't want to be adding a balance all the time. I want to make sure when I add it to a card, I have the cash in hand to go put it in my bank account to pay it off. And that's what I've been working on this last few months especially. And then this is not going to be touched because it is in coins, and I don't pay with coins. I keep them at home, and this is a good start for Christmas. We only got just a few more months left, but I also have my rewards points. We'll go over there to those as well. And I know this is a long video. I'm very sorry. Alright, Fetch, I have over 80,000 points. This can get me $75 with a Walmart gift card. So I mainly get my stuff from Walmart anyway, including gifts. This one, I believe I can get a $10 Amazon card. It's either a $5 or $10. This one, I'm close to getting a $5 at Amazon or Walmart. And then this one, you can cash out at any time. It can go towards PayPal, Google Play, and a few well, not a few. There's a lot more different places that you can cash this in at. I just don't use a lot of that. And then here is the updates on my social medias. Gradually getting up there. I'm so thankful. I did this yesterday. So let me put September, what was yesterday? 23rd. And just since I put this on here yesterday, I believe I'm at 424. So 10 more subscribers. I thank you all so much. I appreciate it, and I hope you stick around and you watch and you actually get to see me succeed in paying off this stuff. But that is, I need to add one more thing on here. I told you we were going to do the expenses. I'm not going to do the full recap yet. But, oh goodness. Okay, let's put the 25. No, we're not going to do the 25 separate. Yes, sorry. We're going to do the 25 separate. And then we're going to do the groceries right here. And I believe it was $177, then minus the 25. So it was $152 in groceries. And this was the 23rd. That looks bad. Alright. And I believe that's all. I know this is a long video. I hope whenever I edit and speed up the adding process that it will do a little better. Right now we're at 34 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here, and I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you stayed till the end. If you have, please like and subscribe. Please let me know what you think of the progress. And I will see you all next time when we either do a month recap or we might just wait and do that with the next cash stuffing on Wednesday. But I thank you all so much. Bye-bye.